Hey guys, welcome back. This is Tina, and I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of sheets that I'm doing to keep up with my daughter's 4-H judging for the next week or two. I'm using the Mrs. Maker accessory pack and the Colorful Shapes Happy Planner sticker book. This is going to be very basic and just goes to show and hopefully inspire you to get creative and use these stickers in a way that you might not necessarily have thought of before. Here I am putting down these half circles and going to be getting some headers here soon. We have 3 days of judging for her projects, and if you're a 4-H mom, give me a thumbs up, because if you know, you know. It can get kind of hectic and hairy here towards the end. This is to help me keep track and help her keep track so that we know what awards and grades that she got on each of these projects. This first day she has 5 projects, and you'll see me write in the titles here of her projects, and when we get the grades and the judges' decisions, I'll be writing in the notes and that, so that we can transfer that onto a 4-H achievement sheet that she hands in at the end of fair. So she has taken quite a bit of different projects this year, and she is hopeful to go on to state. She is enjoying these projects, so by all no means I did not force her to do any of these, but she is taking these on and doing really quite well. And I thought these little girls and these little things from the Miss Maker book were quite fitting for all of the posters, the crafting, the sewing, all the different things that my daughter has done for 4-H this year. And it just she's gotten really creative and a lot better at doing independent work as far as projects go, because some of these can be quite daunting. Obviously, with things like woodworking and sewing, we are still teaching her, so I'm putting these as a header for each day, and that'll help keep that straight. I split up her projects by day for judging. So the first day she only had 5, and the second day I believe she has 16. Yes, pray for me. It's going to be a long day. But fair is always fun. Here I am trying to organize some of these and try to get them all on one side, but that here in a minute you'll see is not the case. So I will tell you, if you don't know about 4-H, it is a wonderful opportunity for a lot of kids. You can do animals if you have barn animals, or a lot of kids just do projects as far as poster projects or notebook projects or actual projects, as you know, from foods to sewing to woodworking. Junior Leaders is a wonderful thing that teaches them leadership and working together and community service. That's one of the ones that we have, our kids have always been in since they were eligible, and you'll see me going through and pulling some of these. I'm trying to use up some of the older stickers that I have, and I thought that I could find these and match them up and offset some of the colors. And obviously I didn't like the way that they were placed in the first place. I think offsetting them to the side is going to be easier to maintain. So our fair is 1 week, but most cases you have, if you are involved in fair, it is actually 2 to 3 weeks long for you and your kids. The week before our fair, we have what we call as pre-fair week, and it is where the kids, um, for I think it's 3 days, different projects, starts the turn-in for the projects, 3 big days, uh, turning them in, and then they get to meet with the judges as the judges go over their projects per the guidelines. And a week before that, though, they have 1 day of judging, and that is our first day of judging, where they have the foods, the sewing, consumer clothing, and that includes baked foods, create with a mix, food preservation, and that. So it really has such a wide variety of projects that these kids can do and learn from, and a lot of them are what we would consider basic life skills, um, as far as our lifestyle. So here I am labeling day 2. It took me a while, but I had my list off to the side, and obviously I changed shapes per page just to kind of liven things up a little. I realized these circles were not, the smaller circles were just a little bit too small. I messed up, so I just got rid of one. But they were a little small on writing the project names in there, but I made it work. And here is day 3. And this is our final day of judging before the fair really kicks off for the kids. And we love the shows, the horse and pony shows, the tractor pulls, and you don't have to go to just your project judging. You can observe like the livestock judging and things like that, and it's always interesting to see that, so you can learn how these things are done, and they learn from just watching that as well. That when my kids were little, you'll see I didn't have enough for that day because this is a big day. I think there's something like, I don't know, 17 projects or something on day 3 that she's going to be having judged. It's a big year. But they can learn by watching the judges talk to the other kids, and learn as they watch the kids with their other projects, and learn from each other and not just on their own. And they get to explore and see other project options that they might not have thought that they would think would be fun or interesting. So there's not a whole lot to this these pages. There's just some basic things. And you'll see this page, I kind of changed it up with hearts and diamonds just to use up some different shapes. I didn't want to go into another sticker book. I have a few of the colorful shape books because I figured I would end up using them for different projects. So I'm glad that I got them because they made it so much easier. So here I am going back, and now I'm able to go in and decorate. I actually just took some scrapbook paper is what this is. It's basic white scrapbook paper, and I cut it down to the classic size, and hole punched it and just started going. And that worked out really well, so I could have a blank canvas to work on. I'm just adding cute little decorations and accessories that I think would reflect my daughter and her projects. I think I went back to start counting, and I was trying to find something to fill in the bottom and top left of the left-hand page. And I just kept going back and forth and finding different stickers and things until I was happy with that, and flipped it to the next page and kept going. I like the Miss Maker book. It was a cute little book, and we are crafty girls here, so it really fits in with our interests, and that I wish I would have picked up more and seen if they had a full book, a full sticker book, instead of the accessory book, because I really think I would have liked to have had that. I don't know if the Happy Planner still makes the Miss Maker books, sticker books, but they are adorable, and I think that I would enjoy a larger book of stickers for this project. So here I'm going to fast forward to the end, and I hope this inspires you, and I hope this was of interest to you. And I'll do a final flip through, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.